What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to Work in Progress, the video series where I document my studio practice as a full-time gallery artist while showing you what it takes to get here and stay here along the way. Let's just cut right to the chase, dude. This is what we got done today. So, yeah, man, pretty hyped about this one. Actually, very hyped about this painting. I mixed my colors up. Again, no recording on that front because, well, I don't know if it's any good. I don't know if you guys like it. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't record that part, but I did record the painting aspect, and that's what's important. I actually ended up getting the colors mixed up pretty quickly, and that was nice. And as you can see, I'm also like, dude, in that predicament where I'm, just turning my head back and forth to look at the reference photo. And that's because, again, I'm working from home, so the setup is not ideal, but it's helping me with the big sads right now. So we're being kind and patient to ourselves, which is good. And right now I'm just laying in the darkest color, which is essentially black, but I've modified it a little bit with a bit of phthalo blue and a touch of alizarin crimson, just to plus it up a bit and not make it so flat and give it some volume and whatnot. And we're just working right up the value scale, dude. I mixed up, I think, maybe 6 or 7 flesh tones for this piece from dark to light, not including black. And yeah, man, it's a good one. It's an exciting piece. I'm really just like loving how this series is coming together. Again, we're like at the tail end of it now. I think this is going to be, this is the 14th piece. And so technically for these shows, the gallery requires 15 pieces, but now that I'm, basically, again, at kind of closing in on completion, I'm just going to keep pushing through until the deadline, because I've got time. It's the 14th, the deadline is the 27th, so I've got a fair bit of time, and I'm just going to make as much work as I possibly can, because this is turning out to be such a fun series. And I think I'm starting to really enjoy the kind of different variations that I've done, and I'm just like really falling in love with this washy background treatment with these. Like, it just communicates so well, and because it's not flat, like, it feels like it's a much bigger plane of space than it actually is, which makes me very excited and happy. It looks vast, and I don't think that necessarily would have come across if I had made it perfectly flat. And this one was also unique in that it was kind of like a two-tone a two-tone field, right? So you've got the green and the blue with the little line in between, and that to me was like, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it's a bit of a change up from what we've normally seen. I think I've got one other big piece that's got a two-color, two-tone field in it, and that's pretty cool. But getting to do one at this scale was nice as well. And you can see, man, this piece just came along super nicely. The kind of looseness of the background kind of contrasting with the much more tighter rendering of the figure is nice. Even though the figure, when you get up close, is quite loose, I'm being very, very accurate with colors and value. And I think that's kind of the main anchor point for me with these things. This time, of course, not forgetting the Wilson logo on the thing. And yeah, I didn't forget the Wilson logo, fortunately, this time. And I kind of, I didn't go with an airbrush treatment for the blurring of the cat. I just kind of opted to do it manually with a brush, which I was very happy with as well. And for this, I used my rosemary smushing brush, and this is where I'm hitting it with that. And it's kind of a really good brush to blur things with, or to, as the name suggests, smush things together. And that's exactly what I did. Quick look at the photo, which is, again, iPhone photo. Sorry about that, guys. but I don't have the camera equipment here at home. And I figured it would be a better idea to get proper photos of everything at once. So this was just a quick look at what went into today, painting wise. After this, I just kept rendering images, man, basically for the rest of my work day, just kind of doing research and digging into kind of like more tropes that I'm wanting to work with for kind of like the next series, and starting to get more hyped about it. And it's actually really nice, man, to kind of have your attention divided between two bodies of work at once, and kind of wrapping one up while sort of starting to get excited about the next one. And that's something that I'm very grateful that I get to do, and it's something that used to kind of plague me in my mind because my attention span just kind of jumps all over the place like that. But I'm learning to accept my temperament in that way, and if you struggle with something similar, I would encourage you to do the same. Just start from a place of acceptance and look at what you do and realize that any deviation from the normal is not a bug, but a feature of the amazing potential that you have as an artist. So thank you guys for watching. I love you, and we'll see you soon.